like the Big Ten network over here, man. Yeah. Paramount or Hulu or something. Big Ten Plus, I guess. Hey, Coach. I grew up in West Central Illinois. You've got a white.
Basketball showcase, everybody please stand for our pregame prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, and officials. Keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. We do this all for the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Folks, again, welcome back to Game 4 of the All Saints Basketball Showcase. As we welcome back two preliminary teams, the Saints of Corpus Christi and the Comets of St. Thomas. It's a great pleasure to introduce you to the starting lineups for these two teams. First, the guests on the scoreboard, the Corpus Christi Saints. Number 1, Colin Whitworth. Number 10, Dylan Whitworth. Number 11, Jack Kerr. Number 14, Isaac Sparks. And number 24, Josh Lowry. The Saints are coached by Brandon Hine. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, earning home ice, the Comets of St. Thomas. Number 1, here's my dad, Lucas, Number 10, Greg Reese. Number 11, Luke Bear. Number 13, Rick Zimmer. And number 20, Evan Boyd. Number 25, Ben Ryan.
Welcome, grade school basketball fans, to game number 4 of our All Saints Basketball Showcase Boys Division here. We're bringing you an 8th grade game between Corpus Christi Saints from Bloomington and the Comets from Peoria Heights, St. Thomas. I'm Rob Kinney here with Mike Plunkett. Mike, we just did the 7th grade version of this game, which is decidedly in favor of Corpus Christi.
Yeah, Corpus Christi had a really good 7th grade team.
Yeah, they had all 7th graders. They have all 8th graders on their 8th grade squad here. We'll see if St. Thomas can't have a little nicer result on the scoreboard, although St. Thomas really did a much better job in the second half. Showed a lot more life. Yeah. Showed some, they figured some stuff out, which is what you want to do, is what you want to have in the program. Figure something out. St. Thomas is in white on your screen.
Boy, that's a good move. Ball.
Number 13 there. Drake
Ziegler looked really good.
Very nice there. Gives St. Thomas something it did not have in that 7th grade game, a lead. Going to force a turnover here. Kind of an unforced turnover there. I think it was a dribble off a foot.
Now they're kind of doing the same thing, trying to think, is this a man-to-man? But they kind of start off almost like a 1-2-2 type look, but it's man-to-man. Now let's see how well St. Thomas 8th graders handle this. And I got a feeling with Ziegler it's going to be a little bit easier. He looks pretty darn good with the ball.
Lynch looks pretty good on the ball there. Pierce Lynch just misses that little runner from about 6 feet. Ooh. Had a look there, number 14, decided not to take it. Isaac Sparks, terrific name for a basketball player.
Yeah, it is. Got some good names here. Got a Sparks, got a Pierce as a first name. I like that, Pierce Lynch. You know, I'm always into those names.
Yeah, we like the names. Still nobody better than Cricket.
They're going to call travel on that one.
Yeah.
I think he might have. Yeah, Cricket was my. That was a volleyball player.
Yep,
someplace,
volleyball
wasn't
and
it?
soccer, yeah. One of the
And
normal
soccer,
schools.
that's
One of the
right.
Champaign schools, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think if I'm St. Thomas, I give the ball to Ziegler and kind of turn him loose because he looks pretty darn good with it. And then Lynch doesn't look bad either. Let's see what the.
No, the
Look
confident
at that
ball handed.
pass.
Oh, great job. And a left-handed finish there by Drake Reese. 4-0 now, St. Thomas. Come down to about the 4-minute mark here this first period. Good
Well,
job
we
there.
saw in that 7th grade game, it was dominated really, even though the inside guy, Vogel for Corpus Christi, had the points, the rebound. The game was dominated by the guards.
Yeah.
And you can look here. I think St. Thomas has some guards at this level. There's one of them.
Yeah, there's Ziegler with a shot from Lynch. So he puts in a 2. It's 6-0. 2 points for Drake Reese. 4 points for Drake.
It's the Drake attack.
Ziegler, it is. It is. We just start calling them the Bulldogs, not the Comets.
That's right.
Shout out to Drake University, my brother Dave's alma mater. He couldn't get into Marquette. So.
Another school that lets anybody in. Yeah, so he didn't get accepted in Marquette like you did, so he had to go to Drake. He had to settle. I get it. I get it.
Lovely. Haven't been to Drake's campus. It's lovely.
I have been.
It's
I have
really
been.
pretty.
Long ways from here. It's not an easy drive.
Well,
But
when Dave went there, the speed limit was 55 because of the gas crisis.
I thought maybe you
Took a
said
long
it
time to
was
get there.
the horse and buggy.
It was, well.
But yeah, until they increase that speed limit to 70, that makes a huge difference.
It was a long drive. All right, back to basketball here. 3:45 to go. First period. Corpus Christi Saints looking to get on the board here in this game number 4. They're down 6-0 here quickly. A nice shot there. That's a good-looking shot. Colin Whitworth hits a 3. Gotta believe that's straight out of the timeout. That is straight from the training ground there, as they say in soccer.
Good screen on the ball, but again, these guards from St. Thomas are just, they're not going to hand the ball over to you. They're going to create shots for their teammates.
I'll tell you what, this ball movement from St. Thomas here is reminiscent of the ball movement from Corpus Christi
that
in the
looked
7th
pretty
grade.
good. Yeah, it really did. You're right. They made that shot a little harder than he had to.
Yeah.
He'll learn how to. Did everything to avoid any contact.
Yeah, that was.
That's going to be a foul on Ziegler, I believe.
And number 14, Isaac Sparks, went down hard. We're going to.
Foul is on Ziegler.
And coaches are. We had this happen in the first game when the referees think that somebody's gone down hard. All these kids want to play through something, but he went down really hard.
Try to see where exactly. Oh, right on his like a tailbone, maybe.
Yeah. So refs just trying to protect the young man from himself.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I like what he just said.
Yeah.
He came down pretty hard, and he did come down pretty hard. I don't know if there's a trainer here or not.
So we're just asking there. This is a great example of refereeing, just not doing it between the lines, but he's taking care of. They're doing a concussion protocol.
So we're going to bring a nurse
number
over.
14, Isaac Sparks.
Melissa Bear, mom, wife, nurse. Not sure what that exchange was, but
yeah, Melissa Bear is what they invented the better half phrase for.
Oh, yes. Yeah. They're good kids for a reason.
The ball's going to go out, but I think it's going to stay here with Corpus Christi. They've broken the bagel on the scoreboard now with that 3 from Colin Whitworth. Now trying to get it a little bit closer.
Looks like we may have a doctor in the crowd, so that's good. I'll tell you what, Ziegler can play.
Oh, look at that. Playing with his head up.
Luke Bear running the floor after playing a full 7th grade game.
Yeah. No lack of energy amongst the Bear prodigies.
Josh Lowry with his first foul. Second team foul on the Saints. Bear shooting 2.
Off left on that first one. comes at 2:48.
Settle down, get this one in, Luke.
And that one banks in.
The main thing is, and that's what I always look. When you're wide left or right, you know, you did something wrong mechanically. If you're long or short, that's a good miss, and he made that adjustment. But that's a nice looking shot.
Yeah, Whitworth there.
Whitworth looks like he can play.
A little long on that one.
Well, there's two Whitworths, so I guess I'm going to talk about Colin as the one right now. Looks good looking shot. Nice pass
nice
ahead.
kick ahead pass to number 22.
Boy, that was really good.
Carter Landris scores. Brings it down to 7-5. Terrific pass here right there. That kick ahead, look ahead pass. And you get Corpus Christi number 22. Carter Landris just scored. Now he just gets his first foul.
And part of that is teammates just didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
Telling him that screen was there.
Yeah, he was sort of a little left out to dry. Ziegler, a little teardrop floater, doesn't go. You're going to call a
Yeah,
foul
don't
here.
get that foul. That's a foul you want to
Yep.
avoid.
Yeah, especially somebody who's so vital to their.
And that's his second foul.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a foul on the,
Yeah.
under the basket on the other end of the floor.
Yeah, in grade school, though, that is almost the stereotypical foul.
Yep.
You miss a shot, and then you get a reach. Particularly if it's a shot you think you should have made. There is Colin Whitworth, going to get
And
himself
I
two
think Ziegler
shots.
might have had another one there. Is that on him? Yeah, that's his third.
Wow. Comes at 1:52 of the first period. Who's been the most important player for St. Thomas so far? Colin Whitworth. First shot is
Sub
off.
coming in for him.
And we have number 3.
Liam Moaning, who we saw in
Yeah.
the 7th grade game.
Second free throw up here by Whitworth. That one does not go either. Just that word that the player that went down is been cleared by the doctor, so we should be seeing Isaac Sparks back in the game. That's great news.
That's good. I'm just glad they checked him out. Uh-oh, boy. Now they got Pierce Lynch down.
Yeah, gonna get a carry here. A little
Okay, Pierce
too
is
casual.
Up moving. He went down like I thought maybe it was an ankle or something because he lost the ball kind of on his own.
So that
Because they need him now with,
yeah.
well, they need him anyway, but when you're looking at Ziegler being out of the game. Boy.
Nice
Good
job
play.
there. That's Dylan Whitworth. Don't know if they're brothers or cousins, whatever like that, but we know both of them can play.
Foul's going to be on Lynch. Be his first.
And 2 shots here for Dylan Whitworth then. I'll tell you what, I'd start scouring the Bloomington Normal area for people named Whitworth.
Yes,
that
and
play.
I'd start looking at the school for kids you're going to want to have to be high school guards.
Number 11, Jack Kerr back into the game.
Well, Dylan's always got one up on Colin. Colin missed his 2 free throws. Dylan made his 2.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Either of them.
Bragging rights, whatever the relationship is.
7-7 now. Yeah, big, nice comeback here. It was down 6-0. Now it's 7-7. Good rebound there. Good box out there by number 23, Lucas Smeltzer. Then he ran the floor.
Did they call that foul on? Oh, blue 22.
Blue 22. That's Carter Landers' second foul. St. Thomas get the ball out underneath their own basket. Go the length. A minute 2 left here in this first quarter.
Good move by the Saints with Ziegler out of the game, putting some full court pressure on.
Yep. So far, a tale of 2 different quarters here. A 6-0 run for St. Thomas, followed by a 7-1 run by Corpus Christi. To do my math right, that brings us to 7-7. 45 seconds to go. Oh, quick hands there by Josh Lowry.
Yeah, they picked him about 3 times now. That's a really good pass.
That's beautifully done there. That's Whitworth down to Lucas Smeltzer. Smelter making his presence felt here.
Another one, that's going to be blue ball.
Comes with 25 seconds to go.
Has kind of taken over this game himself.
Yeah.
A couple defensive plays, 2 free throws.
Nice dish. It's Jack Kerr didn't get the ball over to left side, and he gets it back. Goes down the right side. Cannot finish though. It's a nice drive. 10 seconds to go here. See if St. Thomas realizes it and they can get a shot off. Get the ball out there to Bear.
Lynch has got to work to get the ball back.
Yeah.
You want him to have that ball in his hands, but
yeah. Good job of pressuring out high. They got him right after he came over half court there.
Ballback just ran out of room on that sideline.
Okay, 2 seconds to go here. Not impossible, but not likely to get a shot off here. Or a successful shot off here.
A little harder at this level.
So, Coach Tim Wyman just getting a
explanation as to what the whistle was.
Yeah, you like to see that. Now we're ready to start. 2 seconds to go here. See if Corpus Christi can dial up something. Gotta travel out of that probably, but you can't get a shot off. 2 seconds is really hard to do anything when you're 80 feet away. So that first quarter ends with Corpus Christi up 9-7 after starting down 6-0. Good claw back for them. Rather not crawling, but clawing their way back into the game.
Ziegler's coming back in. Just saw him check back in with 3 fouls, so it's going to be a crucial 6 minutes for him.
Yeah, no matter what level you're at, it's hard to play that offensive defense thing because you're counting on the preponderance of dead balls and whistles to make that work. You get caught out there as the last man on a 3-on-1. Drake Ziegler is not going to back down, and he could end up with his 4th foul.
And that's what you're going to have to tell him is give up a layup rather than get your 4th foul right now. Because
hard thing to do, Mike.
It is hard because your instincts take over.
Yeah. You normally would get yelled at for doing that.
But you look back, you don't want that foul, there that you had earlier. You don't want to, something where you don't have a chance for a rebound and you climb somebody's back or something. You don't want those things to happen.
Yeah, you don't want to give the other team the free one.
But when the game starts and the whistle blows, you're just out there playing.
Yeah, which is what you want. You wouldn't expect that sort of headiness from an 8th grader quite yet, even one as accomplished and talented as Drake Ziegler. We'll see. Corpus Christi will start with the ball. The Saints inbounding it near half court.
I'm looking up. I saw the boys basketball team from Notre Dame. There's some of the girls out here. They got their winter sports retreat this afternoon here at Notre Dame. So get them in the stands a little bit.
It's good to see.
They were all out at the St. Jude run this morning, which was nice.
Yeah, I like runs when other people are running.
I love watching them. That sounded like a foul.
23. Lucas Smeltzer did a good job freeing himself there. Just couldn't get it to go. Yeah, looked like,
Good
Drake
pass.
Drake Reese was open. He eventually gets the ball, but can't finish from the left side there. Good shot out there.
Jack Kerr.
11, Jack Kerr hits a 3. 12-7 now. 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for Corpus Christi. There is Ziegler. You got to be careful going after those balls.
He's not really backing off.
Nope. Maybe backed off trying to go for the offensive rebound there. But once the ball was on the ground, down he went. All right, Lucas Smeltzer is going to get a foul. And we got a timeout here by Coach Wyman and St. Thomas. Or is he not taking it now? The foul going to wipe out the timeout?
I think he is going to take it.
Okay.
I think he does want it.
And we do see Isaac Sparks coming back into the game, number 14 for Corpus Christi. It's great to see. Isaac went down hard, tried to keep himself into the game through his tears. Referees, though, we're playing doing the fatherly thing. Have him checked out. Right thing to do.
Anytime you land, you like that, they're always worried about the head snapping back and hitting the floor.
It is blunt force trauma. I'm more concerned about my tailbone.
That's what I was thinking about right there. If that had been me, I'd still be laying there. They'd try to play the game around me.
Not a whole lot of fat on these boys to protect themselves when they fall. All right, 4:56 to go on this reset. Down 5 now. St. Thomas inbounds the ball under their own basket. They're going to get a shot here from Pierce Lynch.
Good effort by Luke there.
Almost impossible to rebound an air ball three-pointer. It's just it's one of the more unnatural things to happen on a basketball court. Corpus Christi now looking to increase their 5-point lead. The ball in the right corner, back out to the right wing. Oh, we got number 10 there. That's move. Dylan Whitworth. Again, showing. All right, we get Whitworth with a
second.
Yep, a little bit of foul trouble here, creeping in for both teams. If you count 3 fouls for Drake Ziegler, being a team problem, and I do.
Yeah, it's not so much that the team fouls are piling up as much as the players that are getting the fouls are so important to the team.
That ball is blocked there. It's a great job with Whitworth on the block. Boy, he's done a little bit of everything so far in these first 2 quarters.
That's a really good move.
That is a nice looking shot too. Beautiful rotation and height. Just a little bit strong.
Tell you, Bloomington Central Catholic, which already has a tremendous high school basketball, perhaps to travel, tremendous high school basketball programs. You got to be looking at some of these young men and saying, this is nice.
Yep. The same thing when the girls program too, when we saw them back in September.
Yes.
There were some, and I can't remember which commission.
I remember
that one little girl's name. She was
really good.
She was basically Finn Mosier.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
She would not have been the top one. Boy, there's a Ziegler showing the skill that he showed early.
14-9, back down to a 5-point deficit. Three and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Game 4. This All Saints basketball showcase on the boys' side. Good looking shot. Oh, look at the crashing the boards. All 4 Corpus Christi Saints who weren't involved in the shot were on the board.
And that ball took kind of a funny hop, and then some of the St. Thomas kids jumped a little sooner. And the Saints were able to jump in. Their timing was a little bit better.
A lot of activity, or a lot of
Don't foul. Good, smart play.
There's Colin Whitworth with the ball.
Corpus Christi, boy, that was a pretty good penetration.
Number 30 there, Jack Stokes gets on the board there. Jack's done a couple good things down there. He finally gets rewarded with some points. That all came from a very strong Colin Whitworth drive. Could not get the reverse layup to go, but good work on the offensive boards by the Saints.
Yeah, what I like, I mean, they take the ball to the basket hard. They got a lot of guys that will drive, penetrate, take it hard, but they everybody else doesn't just stand and watch them.
Yeah.
They move to spots where they're going to receive a pass or they're going to be in position to get an offensive rebound.
It's working so far now as they've doubled up St. Thomas. In an 18-3 run here. 6-0 quick lead for the Comets is absolutely dissipated like a comet's tail.
Oh,
into an 18-9 deficit. But you gotta like what you're seeing from St. Thomas also, though.
Yes.
I mean, it's an 18-3 run they're giving up. It's not as if they're being dominated. The shots just aren't falling. The period of time they had to go without Ziegler certainly didn't help.
Yeah, they need him on the floor as much as they can have him.
A little full court pressure now here from the Saints out of this timeout.
I kind of thought they were going to press after that. I think that was the reason for the timeout. Let's get a little pressure in the last few minutes of this half, see what we can do.
Just try to slow down these guards. Doesn't take much to realize that it's the guard play that drives this team.
Nice move by Lynch.
Oh, very nice
couldn't
job
get it
by
to fall.
Pierce Lynch. Yeah, it's double touch the rim, which always means that you put up the shot softly. And number 15, Max Brown into the game. Number 24, Josh Lowry sitting down for Corpus Christi. Lynch inbounding the ball to the left of his own basket. Gets the ball into Ziegler.
Very
Ziegler
nice,
puts it
very
off
nice.
the board and puts it in.
No hesitation on what they were doing there.
Nope.
Ziegler, you know, he's got 8 of their 11 we're talking about. They can't afford to have him out. This team can shoot the ball.
I'll tell you what, Max Brown, his very first touch of the afternoon. And he buries
went
a
for
three
three,
from the
didn't
right
it? That
wing.
was
Yes. Unbelievably confident young man. Good for him.
Nice move.
Just a smidge long there by
yeah,
number
good
20.
play by Walbeck, though.
Yep.
Nice shot fake, good-looking shot, and almost got the offensive rebound. Good hustle back on defense, too, on his part. But there we go.
And number 15 again.
Brown, back-to-back threes. This team could just strike in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll give out a sixth man of the Showcase Award, but a strong candidate right now, Max Brown, number 15 for the Saints. Good rebound there by Lucas Smeltzer.
And St. Thomas only managing to get one shot, too. They're not able to get anything offensive rebound-wise.
Lucas Sparks, or Isaac Sparks, I'm sorry, into the game, or into the action. Could not finish, though. A nice curl cut, though. 13-point lead, biggest of the game.
This team's just relentless.
Yeah.
They're wearing them out a little bit just with that constant man-to-man, good hard-nosed defense.
Yeah, it's definitely sped them up. Boy, in there.
And they put pressure on you when they have the ball.
Yeah, they're crashing these offensive boards. If you need to box out for St. Thomas and maybe free up a guy.
Yeah.
You know, send him out to half court like that so that when you get that, you can just flip it down there. We saw that in the first game between the Blessed Sacraments. Got a shift change coming in here. Drake Ziegler misses that shot, gets a long rebound though, and gets it out to Lynch. Lynch long on a three from the left side.
Good rebound by Drake Reese. Just no contact, just reached over.
Good shot there by floater by Bear, doesn't go. And then the relentless finally get some offensive rebounds there,
Yeah.
what you were talking about. Drake Ziegler gets himself in the double digits in the scorebook.
But he's got, 10 of their 13, and that's really not what you want to see.
No.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players for Corpus Christi have scored.
Yeah.
Where Ziegler has, 10 of the 13 for St.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Would
So
you think as a coach taking him out here in these last
I
20
would have
seconds
him-
when you're
I'd
playing
take-
defense?
on defense, I would have had him out. Because that was close.
Yeah. Could have been in a regular game. And that's Carter Landis. He's got 2 fouls now. He's got 2 buckets, 4 points. Under 10 seconds to go here.
That defense by Dylan Whitworth is really impressive.
And
Big
Lynch
shot by
hits a
Lynch.
3 there. Yeah, that could be a momentum going into the halftime break.
That's a biggie.
Did not get a shot off for Corpus Christi. So at the break, it's a 10-point lead for the Bloomington Corpus Christi Saints. 26-16 over the hometown on the scoreboard. In the white jerseys, the Peoria Heights St. Thomas Comets in their 8th grade squad. We will bring you back the second half here in just a few minutes. See you then.
had a grill at my house. I'm grilling.
Welcome back, basketball fans, here to second half of Game 4, our All Saints Boys Division Basketball Showcase.
First 3 or 4 minutes for St. Thomas here.
Yeah.
Down 10, got to cut that at least in half going into the quarter, and got to keep Ziegler on the floor, not literally like
not
that.
literally on the floor like that way there, and we got Dylan Whitworth.
I'll tell you what, Dylan Whitworth can play.
Yeah, he got a gift there with the trip by Ziegler, but he knew what to do with it once he got it. Ziegler, step back three.
Oh, I thought that was going to bank
right on. Can't go in. Isaac Sparks there with the rebound. Isaac on the floor again. A little less traumatic this time. All right, yeah, I was about to say that, Pierce Lynch gave him a big three right there at the end of the first half. Little momentum going in finally for St. Thomas.
You get the ball to start the half. You get a bucket, and then it went the other direction.
Yeah.
Now they've given up 2.
That's Josh Lowry there, number 24. 2 quick buckets here in the first minute. Corpus Christi increases their 10-point halftime lead to 14 now here. Not the start Coach Wyman Coach Lynch were looking for. Well, a couple good looks there for Lynch and Ziegler. They just didn't go in. On the way, you could have convinced me they were both going to splash through. They're going to foul there on number 10, Drake Reese.
Yeah, neither one of those threes, when I say are bad shots,
Nope.
but they're the kind of shot that Corpus Christi is probably just saying, hey, we'll let them take that shot.
Till they go in,
If they make it, we'll adjust, but let's let them take it.
Yeah, they're in system, so you don't mind them for St. Thomas, but you really mind them missing.
Yeah.
Speaking of misses there's a miss from the left side there, and Jack Kerr. He's got a 3. We know he can hit them.
They've done a good job of keeping Ziegler out of the lane. The first couple possessions for St. Thomas, he was able to penetrate and create things. They just haven't allowed that yet.
Nope.
Or since then.
Defensive rebound initially came down to Corpus Christi, but good on-the-ball pressure creates a turnover. St. Thomas inbounding it, their own baseline.
Good play. Good cut by Luke Bear, good pass. Shot just got blocked, but
yeah, everything
that's part of basketball, but they executed it well.
Yeah, that is running the play good there. Excellent entry pass by Lynch.
And really good defense.
Here we go. We see that same play again there.
Yeah.
It did not work this time, but ran to perfection. Ziegler just could not complete it this time. Nice pass up ahead. Oh, goes through the hands.
Notice
Hits out of bounds.
with both groups with Corpus Christi, how they push the ball down the floor, and their guards are always looking. Their heads are up and they're looking, and they'll make that first pass down. They'll throw it down into the corner. That just shifts your whole defense. Nice ball handling with great defense.
And it's Dylan Whitworth there hounding Ziegler.
Ziegler did a good. This will make Ziegler better. He needs to. You got to play against stuff like this.
He switched on. Get
and
Dylan
then
off.
Whitworth.
Yeah, get Dylan off.
Rid of one Whitworth, and here comes the other.
When you're happy that there's not triplets. We don't know if they're twins or brothers or
whatever they are, but
whatever they are, they're good.
They can play. Boy, that's a good play.
Great save. It's getting a little frenetic here. Let's see if we're going to get points out of it here for Corpus Christi. Do not.
Good rebound
there. Yeah.
But Walbeck made sure. Good play by Lynch. Just got to be able to finish that.
It has turned into a track meet. Not a lot of balls going through the hoop, though.
No, not a lot of points, not a lot of whistles. And it's just good. Guys are just going up and down the floor, but that's a very nice
24,
move.
Josh Lowry there. That's his second two-pointer here in this third quarter. Doubles up the lead now, 32-16 for Corpus Christi Saints. They're going to send in
a line change.
Yep, 10 fresh legs. That comes at 2:43 this time out from St. Thomas. Or it might have actually been from Corpus Christi, actually, just to get those guys in. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he just was doing it to make a little change here. You know, like I said, this isn't a tournament. It's not an end of the year. You don't lose this game and your season's over, so you try some things.
Yeah, get some players up there. This is the fourth game, and I think just about everybody has played from both teams in the previous 3 games. I know it's just about that way here in this fourth game. You'll probably see a little more of St. Thomas substituting freely as we go on.
You make a trip from Bloomington to come here to play in this thing. You know, parents are coming up. They want to see their kids play. So I think it's a nice thing that they're doing. And kids deserve that opportunity to play.
They do. Let's see if St. Thomas dials up here. They have to stop this little run.
Nice play by Lynch.
Very nice play.
That's as good a play as he's made all day. He slowed down, gathered himself. Really good play.
Playing tough on the ball defense there. Crew banner. Into the game now. Handling the point guard duties.
That was all Lynch, and then Wolbeck was smart enough. Very nice.
There it is. Wolbeck invites the contact, takes it, absorbs it, uses it really.
Yep.
Gets his first bucket of the game. It's got to be related to Sophie. Nice battle out there. That's one by Schmelzer.
Good play.
Yeah. Talk about absorbing contact and welcoming
That's pretty good defense right there. That was not a bad play. The only thing you want to do is make those guys turn. Turn them a couple times.
We're going to get a held ball here. Ziegler and Carter Landris. Ball will go to the Saints on the held possession. Bit of a delay here for Pierce Lynch to tie his shoe. See full court pressure here now from St. Thomas.
Oh, don't foul there.
Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Saints ball still, or is it? No, they're going to give it to, couldn't see there. That's where I'm blocked. Going to go to the Saints, or going to go to the Comets rather. Press work that time. Did not take advantage of it though as the ball bounces off. Ziegler goes out of bounds. We'll keep the press on here. Keep the pressure on for St. Thomas.
Yeah, you got to make it a little frenetic for a little bit and try to. You just don't want to press them into layups. Very nice play by Lynch once again.
Ziegler puts that one in for his 12th point. 6 buckets. All of them the 2-point variety. Let's see.
Good play, Lucas.
Sorry, I could not see what was going on
there.
there,
Luke
folks.
Bear made a nice play on defense, just couldn't finish.
There's another line change coming in for Corpus Christi.
Man, I like the St. Thomas guys on the floor.
That is Mr.
That's gotta
Luke
be
Bear.
Luke Bear.
Yeah, Luke Bear. Dusting the floor with the front of his jersey. All right. New 5 come in here. Both the Whitworth boys are coming in. Jack Kerr coming back in. 24, Josh Lowry. And I think we have Isaac Sparks, it looks like. Yep, 14.
Nice look.
There's Wolbeck.
Boy, Wolbeck
takes the contact.
does a
finishes
really good
strong.
job.
Yep. I like that. Just that little look over his left shoulder to see where the defender was. If you know where the contact's coming from, it's just so much easier to deal with it. Beautifully done by Evan Wolbeck.
Foul was on Sparks, I believe, his first.
Wolbeck free throw up but no good.
Thought maybe he crossed the line a little too soon, but they didn't blow the whistle.
Good job here by St. Thomas to stem that tide that was going out against them. Got it back to within 10. That's the halftime score.
St. Thomas got to do a little better job getting a body on somebody. He shot and missed. Well, the shooter knows where the ball is going more than anybody.
And Colin Whitworth is not going to not follow his own shot. It's not in his DNA, it appears. Foul there, though, on number 24, Josh Lowry. See, with about 30 seconds to go here, St. Thomas can keep up their little momentum they got going.
That's what Ziegler was doing early, and he's very effective at that. Change directions, penetrate the lane.
Oh, it's a good job by Ziegler stopping Isaac Sparks from getting to the basket there. He's doing that with 3 fouls. Remember, he's been playing with 3 fouls since the first quarter.
They've cut it to 8. They got a chance. Get a bucket here. Now we could have a pretty interesting ball game going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we have enough time, 14 seconds, to do lots of things. You want the ball in Ziegler and Lynch's hands, is where they have it right now.
Playing around a little too much near
Yeah,
oh, nice
about 5
look.
seconds to go.
Nice look.
Beautiful find. Can't get much out of it, though. We're not going to get a shot off. So we're going to end with a 2-point winning quarter for St. Thomas. They cut the 10-point halftime lead to 8 here at the end of the third quarter. Now down 34-26. It was very nice. You consider they were down, they had doubled them up. It was, I think, 38 or 32-16. Yeah,
that's right. So they made a 10-2 run at the end.
Yeah. So you know that if they got that run in them, they have a similar run in them in the fourth quarter. And the game is not out of hand.
They got to feel better about where they are right now than where they were, just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So.
They started to turn things around right at the end of that second quarter. So 34-26, reset here. 6 minutes left. Final period of game number 4 between Peoria Heights St. Thomas Comets and their 8th grade boys, and the Bloomington Corpus Christi Saints and their 8th grade boys. Upcoming game, game 5, which is slated to start just about 2 o'clock, will be between Peoria St. Jude 7th graders and the Pana Sacred Heart, their 7th grade boys. We'll get to see Jim Lynch in all of his coaching glory during that game. We'll try not to have the court mics on, though.
Yeah, we'll be very critical of the coaching. The only time all day that we will.
Yeah, now that he's gotten the sandwiches, and we don't need to kowtow to him anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Corpus Christi here. I mean, I don't think, Corpus Christi isn't going to try to protect this lead by sitting back. They're going to protect this lead by playing the way they've always played. And then look what we have there, Colin Whitworth.
Well, you got both Whitworths back in the game, and that's what they do right there. This Dylan Whitworth is he's a thief.
In the best sense, yeah.
He is a pickpocket, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, he just picked it clean there. You do not want to be caught on an island one-on-one with him on offense or defense.
No, I'm going to make sure, if I was wearing a watch, I'd make sure I still had it on after this.
Yeah, I may want to.
He's quick as
make sure your gondola is still there.
Oh, yeah, that's more important than a watch.
Keeping
he can play.
Yeah, keeping the full court pressure on here.
Ooh.
Pierce Lynch does a great job of turning away from the pressure there, though. The ball's going to go out of bounds off of Luke Bear's hands. And they're going to say it was still. We're going to get a full timeout here.
Thomas.
Yep, St. Thomas. I did not see who they. St. Thomas
think
had
it's
the ball.
I think it's going to St. Thomas.
Okay.
I thought he might have been pointing. I was looking in the direction of where the timeout he was calling. I don't know.
In any case, St. Thomas they got it within 8 at the start of this quarter, but 40 seconds in, they've given up 2 quick buckets and now find themselves down by 12, and basically just based on the defense of Corpus Christi. We were talking to the coaches at halftime of Corpus Christi, just saying, where do you get all these guards? Because they just kind of have these break glass in case of emergency guys that they bring in. The 8th or 9th guy off the bench comes in and he can dribble the ball behind his back and hit an open 3-pointer.
And what's kind of crazy is, and maybe you can enlighten me a little bit on this, I didn't even know that there was a school called Corpus Christi in Bloomington. A few years ago, a friend of mine who had retired public school administrator and was working in the Catholic schools went down there to fill in as a principal, and they were in transition. I thought, you're going to Texas? I said, what is and then I found out, now we've seen them play basketball. This must be a tremendous school, because I like what I've seen.
Yep.
Everything here that we've seen them play. The girls you mentioned earlier were very impressive earlier this fall.
Yeah, I do not know when they showed up on the map.
I don't know much about it, but I would imagine Bloomington Central Catholic is going to be around watching these kids play, because they're going to get some good ones. That's a tough shot.
Yep. Oh,
boy, Wolbeck there. Very nice.
Never gave up on that play. He just kept moving and relocating and relocating.
He's kind of an unsung hero on this team, Wolbeck. He's very good.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you need. He's going to get his foul here.
But
it's hard to believe that's just his first.
I think it's because he plays smart. He's just crafty. He's in good position. He's where he's supposed to be, and I think that's.
You just always think the players like him who are doing the heavy lifting on the boards and finishing around and getting the offensive rebounds. You pick up a foul here or there, but you're right. All right, back to 10 points. Gonna have to start cutting into this lead here really quickly if you're the Comets.
Yeah, you've gone a minute and a half into the quarter, and it's gone from 8 to 10. So now you want to make sure you can make a dent. It starts on this end, obviously. Boy, that's a nice move.
There's number 24, Josh Lowick. Does not get the left-handed little floater to fall. Get the ball out to Colin Whitworth. Long on that 3-point attempt. All right, Lynch eventually tracks down the rebound. Wolbeck gonna pull the ball. No, he frees himself up, takes a three, and hits it.
He's been good. He's been real good.
He has been a difference maker here in the second half. Dylan Whitworth gets into the basket, though, tries to finish with the right hand from the left side there, and ends up putting it up too strong.
Yeah, St. Thomas did not do a very good job of rotating over on defense, and they got a break because he missed that layup, and he's not going to miss many of those.
You can see that he knows he should have went up with his left hand like that. He was slapping his left hand like, I just needed to be there. A missed shot there by Isaac Sparks. Going to lead to a bit of a fast break here for the Comets. Pierce Lynch.
Looking shot. Ooh,
just long. Boy, Lynch does have a good looking shot.
Yeah, that looked good from behind, didn't it?
It sure did. We had the best look.
Speaking of good plays, boy.
It's 22, Carter Landis on a nice feed
from Colin Whitworth.
Colin Whitworth.
My goodness.
Just cannot seem to get off of this 8-10 point
Well,
deficit.
it was 38-31, and Lynch shoots at 3. That looked really good. If it becomes a 4-point game, that's probably a timeout. Blue
Foul on Josh Lowry. St. Thomas will take the ball out in front of their own bench here on the sideline. 3:13 to go, down 9. Yeah, you're right. If that shot, I mean, for all the world, it looked like it was going in. It would have turned it. You're right into it.
Yeah, it becomes a 4-point game, and there might be a timeout, momentum shift, whatever. And it was a good-looking shot. I'm not saying don't take it. That's a good shot. Good job by Lynch.
Yep, he's forcing the action here, getting fouls, stopping the clock. That foul's going to be on Dylan Whitworth.
And what I like is, over the course of the game, the St. Thomas kids have gotten better against Whitworth's pressure. You know, he picked him about 3 or 4 times in the first half. You haven't seen that, I think, one time here in this half. It makes you better playing against guys like that. You've got to raise your. There he goes.
There he goes.
Speaking a little too soon. But that's what he does. And then he controlled himself.
Well, you see what he did there? And he finished with the left hand this time.
And he used his body to shield.
Beautiful. That's a really mature play.
He can play. That's a great word for it. Mature play is. Wow.
I don't know if I'd call that mature, but I call it exciting.
I'd call it. Ooh, he's trying to return the favor.
Learn a little something here. Trading buckets, though, is not what St. Thomas needs.
Nope.
They need at least 3 to 2.
That's a good position.
Good box out there, number 10.
Get your head up and look. Nice look.
Drake Reese.
Walbeck running the floor. Ooh.
Contact that time, no call. Lets him go the length. That's Josh Lowry all the way.
That's a really good finish. That was not easy.
No. 30-second timeout here. That timeout comes from the Saints. Full timeout, so everybody will take a seat and get off their feet. Comes with 1 second more than 2 minutes left in the game. 11 points now. Just getting harder and harder. Just the math is starting to work against St. Thomas.
St. Thomas is playing well. They're playing hard.
They are
doing
playing
some
well.
things. But this is a good Corpus Christi team, and when they need a bucket, they're getting that bucket. And they need a stop, they're making a stop. They do a good job rebounding. And again, you just have really good guards. You got a chance to win at any level.
Yeah.
You know that, but I think grade school, high school, the team with the best guards is the team that's going to win. And St. Thomas has good guards. I think Corpus Christi has more of them.
Yes.
And they just keep coming at you.
Yeah, you can certainly say that Ziegler, Lynch, could start on Corpus Christi.
And Ziegler's game has been affected a little bit because, one, he was out for a few minutes in the first quarter, and then secondly, he's been playing with those 3 fouls. He hasn't picked up another foul since then, but his style that he plays is going to be a little bit different because of those fouls.
Yeah,
well, this is good for him. Him against Whitworth here is a really good matchup for both of them. That's a good play. Use the correct hand once again.
Yeah, that's Lowry again. That's a quick little 4-0 run for him there. Yep. Made it, finished with his left hand from the left side. 13-point lead now. Minute 35 to go in the game. Good crossover, get himself open. Finds it. Walbeck.
Short, yep.
Yep.
You used the word earlier. Lowry's got a very mature game. A lot of composure.
Yeah. Good foul there on Walbeck there. Just trying to stop the clock. That's a professional foul. Lead to the ball out of bounds in front of the St. Thomas bench, but in the possession of Corpus Christi Saints. There's Lowry and Colin Whitworth taking seats. Minute 26 to go. Corpus Christi looking to see this game out now. There's Liam Moaning doing the fouling.
They're going to force Corpus Christi to beat them by making free throws, and they're just going to count on, St. Thomas going to count on some missed free throws and possibly making some buckets themselves.
Just to make sure that Ziegler is not the one caught. So, yeah, that is why Liam Moaning's in there.
Yep.
And you know what? When I was a coach, it's hard to get kids to foul on purpose sometimes.
You know what? You have to practice it. I learned that at the high school level. You need to, because one, how to give fouls when you're behind and you need to put them at one. But also sometimes when you're ahead and there's just a little bit of time left, you got fouls to give fouls so they can't run something.
Yeah, you're gonna break up the rhythm of their offense.
You got to practice how to do it.
You got to do it so it's not get the intentional foul like they used to call like that. You don't want to slam somebody, but you want to make the referee notice it.
Right.
You don't want to just say I am fouling him. Well, no, he doesn't see that little hand on the hip.
That's right.
My go-to person was my daughter Allison. She'd go out there and foul anybody. She played one game where hockey coach came up and asked her, "You ever want to play hockey? Because I think you'd be good."
The enforcer.
The enforcer. Number 23 here, Lucas Smeltzer. Now shooting these bonus free throws, hits both of them. Really nice looking stroke there, my young man.
They got a lot of kids can play. A lot of kids can score. They've had.
Isaac Sparks back into the game. Well, you said, they had 8 people score in the first half.
Yeah, it's up to 9 now. They have 9 kids that have scored in this game, and they all look pretty comfortable doing it.
Yeah, there's nothing awkward about this team at all. And Jack Kerr coming back in again, one of the starters. We don't even mention Jack all that much because he hit a 3 and has played an excellent game. 15-point lead, minute 13 to go. See what we can get off here. We can get off a Pierce Lynch. 3-pointer doesn't go in, but tracked down by Ziegler. Turned over though eventually.
Play by 23 Smeltzer.
He's had a good game. Got himself 6 points. What an excellent floor game. He's obviously somebody his teammates trust because they will throw him the ball in any situation. 1:01 to go now, 61 seconds to go, 15-point lead. Smeltzer going to get 2 shots here.
That's 3 in a row for him.
Strokes that first one. And a nice repeatable stroke there. That one does not go in, of course, because you jinxed him, but.
Of course I did.
All right, under a minute now. Clock moving down. We're going to get Evan Wolbeck. A little bit long, a little bit left on that shot. A 3-pointer. Got a foul there on the rebound. Let's see if the Coach Wine will call off the fouls here. It's not.
Yeah, if he makes these, I would say you just.
Without any.
Say no more.
Repeatable 3-point success this game. This is now his second one in a row.
I apologize to Lucas. I think I jinxed him by talking about how well he'd been shooting these free throws. There, he's going to make me look.
There you go. Much better.
We're back at it again, Lucas.
45 seconds to go now. 17-point deficit for the Comets. Evan Womack going to have another one. This one is an air ball again. Pierce Lynch going to foul Isaac Sparks there. And you got to give. Isaac was looking to find his cutting teammate who was running the other side of the court there. They're never not looking for each other, this team.
I don't think we're going to get our 2 o'clock game started at 2.
No, not at this pace. St. Thomas is going to continue the foul.
Sparks makes 1 out of 2. We're winding down the last 30 seconds of this contest.
It's going to see Corpus Christi Saints come out on top in this game 4 of this showcase. As I said, the next game scheduled to start at 2 will be game 5. We'll have St. Jude 7th graders against the Pana Sacred Heart 7th grade. 18.1 seconds to go.
Pana, that's a trip. A trip up here. Beautiful day to travel. Nice of them to come up here. Love Pana, Illinois. Been there for some St. Jude things, and it's really cool.
And get a foul on
the game that will not end.
Yes, foul on number 30. Yeah, the young man didn't want to give up a 2-footer. That's Jack Stokes, I believe. So Evan Wolbeck.
So Wolbeck shooting 2.
Chance to get into double figures here. He's got 9 right now. First one's up and in. Double-digit score for Evan Wolbeck.
The longer this game has gone, the more impressed with Wolbeck I've been. He's
It's a good observation.
yeah, he's done a really nice job, done a lot of really good things.
Jump ball, it's going to be the Saints. 17 points, 15 seconds.
All right. No more fouls.
I don't think we're going to get that, though, Mike.
You're trying to foul him. Yep, don't
Number
try to
3,
score.
crew banner. Yeah, he's trying to. Well, you know, that's what they practice.
Instincts.
Yeah. All right, there we go now. 51-34, 17-point victory for the Corpus Christi Saints from Bloomington, Illinois. Come away with a program sweep for them. Won their 7th grade game, win their 8th grade game.
And look good, both of them.
Yes,
Look
they
good
certainly
doing
did. Like their coaching staff, like the way everybody from Corpus Christi handles their business. We wish them a safe trip back. Hopefully we'll see them again next year. Stay tuned in about 10 minutes for game number 5, Peoria St. Jude versus Panama Sacred Heart. See you then.